we did this. It didn't save. We're still learning, especially learning that we can do things on the desktop as well too. So, you good?
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
just-
sorry. I just take up all the space. I'm
She's
over
just
there
wrestling with
clawing.
the
I'm
remote.
wrestling with the remote.
So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and do introductions real quick. We'll go ahead and start with the players. Fahad, why don't you start?
I'm Fahad, and I live in China, Guangzhou, China, and we play D&D together. We all happen to be colleagues too, and I play a character named Catechus, who is a druid, very sheltered young lad, who is discovering this world as he goes along and has met some wonderful friends along the way. And he loves cheese. Thanks.
Especially Swiss cheese.
Don't tell Kat. No kidding. I'm Ashley. I'm originally from the States. I've been in China for almost 9 years, and I'm leaving in 5 weeks. Not to return again.
Boo.
Not if I don't kidnap you.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a spare bedroom.
I've been threatened with kidnapping, so okay. My character's name is Illisia. She is a half-elf barbarian. Very strong and has met a motley crew of interesting characters and has journeyed with them for a while. And I've been playing D&D for almost a year and a half, maybe. So
Yeah, it's been a year and a half.
so yeah.
All right. I am Kay. I am the Dungeon Mistress, your DM. And I guess this is my 6th year here in China, also from the States. I'm fortunate enough to have this group to go ahead and DM for. Even though I've been DMing for about a year and a half, I still very much feel like a new time DMer, which thankfully my group is very patient with. And
She's a pro.
I'm not a pro.
You're a pro.
Don't even do that.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been fortunate enough, and ours is very much a homebrew world. I not only created this world, but I have allowed my players to essentially go ahead and create different aspects of it, especially their hometowns. We are missing one person who will not be with us this evening because it is 6 o'clock in the evening for us here. But our third member, Julia, she is a wonderful person, but she's a busy gal between school
mom,
and being a mom and
job.
work. She's very much a busy gal, but we certainly are always blessed to have her here whenever she is able to make it. And her character is Coral. Coral is a sea elf from the ocean who follows the sea goddess Meridia. And Coral is also a druid. So yeah, that is our group. As you can see, we snack during this time, whether it's during this Monday evening or on Saturdays in the morning. We are very much snackers. In fact,
I'm eating dinner.
that's true. I scarfed mine down. So yeah. Sorry. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna put my elevator key roll over here.
Maybe put it
Yay, good. Okay, and it's charging. All right, last time we left off, it's been a couple weeks, just because life has certainly been busy. So you all went ahead and said goodbye to a previous member. You said goodbye to another previous member, and went ahead and decided to look for Illisia's brother, Rolen. Rolen is said to be in the desert part of the continent that they are all originally from, and and they're going to Saloa to go see if they can find him. They got to a vampire town. Illisia saw he was in a different town, was expecting him to be in this one. Resvan was the one they were in and have decided to leave and now have entered the dungeon. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important part. Catechus made a pact with a god. A god of lycanthropy, Malar. So yes, he has certainly gone ahead and made a pact. So let's see how that goes. Thankfully,
We do have a contract.
thankfully,
We do have,
Alicia
yes,
read
we
that
do have a
contract.
contract.
Yeah.
We do have a contract.
All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. I am still kind of shifting things around. All right, you have entered the desert. Now, remind me, it was still nighttime for you all,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Good. It also, let's see, what was some, before I forget, animals, are they out or are they in their bags of pet holding? Nala's out?
Because we're riding on the back of, right? We're riding on the backs of you or Coral, because we're gonna fly, right?
Oh, that's what we decided, yeah.
Yeah, because Armand and Kat left.
No, yeah, you're right. Because we
So
don't
I'm
have the
gonna
magic
put
carpet.
Brutus in the bag.
Okay, I would say I want Nala in the back too.
Nala in the bag, Brutus in the bag.
I'll put Brutus.
Oh, poor Brutus.
He just sits there and stares at us.
He's just like, man, I just want to like hang out with you guys and have fun with my mommy, but she puts me in the bag and forgets about me all the
I
time.
have not been forgetting about him, so
You're right, you're right.
I'm pretty good. Oh, shit. And he attacks the DM.
Bold choice, lion. All right, I'm gonna try to go ahead and play something. I am using tabletop audio, which has been actually really good.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
We'll see if
Some
it's
desert ambiance.
maybe. Maybe. I do hear. Okay.
Did you
all
just
right.
curse my dice by that?
I took
The
away the
wrong
bad
dice
luck
to
already.
curse.
I took away.
That's the wrong dice to curse,
Nat
right?
one.
Yeah, I just got that one.
These we rolled out that nat one for you, so you don't have any to worry about later on.
I hope not.
Okay.
Well, such
Alright.
nice dice. It is such bad luck with these dice.
I know I do. I have some really well.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so
So we were leaving the
Tavern, right?
tavern. Oh, we went back to get our stuff. I think that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
And then we were leaving. Then we said goodbye to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And,
You said goodbye to Annabeth and Kat, yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
and we were heading to the gates or where.
To the gates, yeah. Are you going ahead and seeing if they have any animals to take for the ride, or are you gonna hoof it by foot?
I thought we were flying. I mean.
You guys are changing
Yeah, I'm
animals?
gonna tell Coral like, they said it's 2 days to Selenia.
No, it's
3
not.
days.
It's
I thought it was
so if we go
either
to
Yarb or Stormmaid.
right, then that would be
2 days.
3 days.
Oh.
And it was like 2 more, and then Sloa Coast, okay, so Sloa Coastal Desert Town, 4 days from those places. So if we skip there.
7 days altogether then. 6 days
Yeah,
altogether.
but are we gonna go to those other towns, or are we going to?
Well, okay, so
So how long would it be if we just go from where we are
all the way.
All the way to
Resvan to Sloa? Is it still gonna be 7
Yeah, or is it like maybe 5?
Let me
Because
check my map real quick.
if we don't go together?
Yeah.
We know it's.
because maybe the other towns are out of the way or something.
We know it's in
Okay.
Sloa.
It would be about still 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd still be about 7 days.
Why didn't we just, well, he wouldn't have been able to get us there.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to get us there.
Coral, I can only be an animal for a couple hours, and I assume you can as well.
Yeah.
What if we became giant eagles and we flew as far to Saloa as we could? Then when I'm exhausted and I'm out of magic, you take over, and then we try it, vice versa. That
Oh.
we'll cover way more than just going on foot.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Any big birds where you come from?
In the ocean.
In the ocean?
Oh yeah. Any big birds you've seen in your lab?
Why don't you transform into one first, and then I'll get the chance to see one.
Oh, that's a very good point. Alright, I'll just turn into a giant eagle right now.
Well, shit, we got 2 hours. Let's go.
Okay. So we'll hop on. Well, I'll hop on Catechus. Brutus is in the back.
Nala's in the bag. Okay, so it's just the 2 gals on you.
Yeah.
All right.
We're late. Maybe not me.
Okay, so you venture off. Thankfully, because it's nighttime, it's a little cool, and because you all are immune. This is what I have to deal with.
It's gonna be the whole time.
No, no kidding. For 2 hours. You guys are gonna help me now. Arm workout for the day, right?
You're getting a boulder shoulders.
Mr. Shake, why do you look so like?
What a button there. I was flying for 2 hours.
Alright, so you do start going ahead and flying off. Now, you guys are immune to cold. It is a little bit colder in the nighttime,
We are.
so you really don't have to worry about.
That's
kind of-
perfect then, because during the day it'll be hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I'll try to cover as much ground as I can.
Okay. Alright then.
Or as much air.
I will say, make a survival check or a nature check to see if you are going in the right direction. Because the desert is quite vast in expanse.
That's true. I don't know where we're going.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you kind of get the feeling, I would say you get the feeling of being able to know which direction to head towards. You did know that they told you to go southwest, so you're able to
Following the stars and shit.
You're thankfully, because it is nighttime. Yeah, you are following the stars, very much so. And you're able to go with 2 hours without really any kind of worry or anything. And thankfully, because you all are in the sky, any creatures that you might see are going to be down on the ground.
Okay.
At least the smaller ones will.
We don't see anything. Don't see anything.
I know, but Fahad's face when I said that, he was like. Alright.
We're gonna go up against some fucking sandworm or something.
I know, right?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Liar.
Oh, because
Yeah, I don't know.
for
Alright.
something else.
You start to feel a bit tired, and so you start to go ahead and traverse down towards the ground. And I would say,
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix
let's make
See.
a quick, I want to say Arcana check to see if you're able to go ahead and kind of keep it held until you get to the ground, or do you turn back?
No.
18.
Okay, luckily you're able to get onto the ground, and the gals are able to get off right as you turn back. And Catechus is there in all of his naked glory.
Put the cloak on you. Out of
Thanks.
bed.
Bit nippy tonight.
Shit, I gotta ride on the back of the next eagle with the half-naked man.
Yeah, just hope it's not too windy.
Here, I'll hold this up, you change.
All right. Where is her animal changing one? It's like a bonus action, isn't it?
Might be for might not be for her because she's not true to the moons, is she?
I'm trying to see if she's got speak with animals.
No, go to actions. It should be in
Actions
actions,
under
yeah.
bonus action, right? Yes, I see it. Okay.
Wild shape.
Wild shape.
But
Yes.
hers might not be. Is it hers a bonus action or is it a regular action?
It's a bonus action.
Excellent.
Yes. So she goes ahead and turns into what she feels is the same kind of bird as Catechus turned into.
Just
Just
looks prettier.
Bit fishy.
just a bit smaller. As you kind of climb onto it, surprisingly not slimy.
No, I was gonna ask. Is she like?
surprisingly not slimy. Yeah.
We're not going anywhere, guys.
Slipping on this bird.
Wait, slip and slide.
Okay. We'll go ahead and make a survival or a nature check. I think for her, it'll be better to do a nature check. Can I have one of you roll a d20?
Sure. I'll roll not that one. 19.
19 plus her 8 is a 27.
Excellent.
I think for her, she can kind of sense, since you all are heading to a coastal town, she can kind of sense where water is.
Salty.
I wonder how far we travel.
About a couple hours.
No, I know, but distance. Oh.
Okay. So as you're going ahead and
Well, it'd be. What did she say? Couple hours.
it's been a couple hours, but you guys have been flying,
Yeah, that's true.
so it's just a little bit of a different.
It's still gonna take a few days.
A couple days.
Yeah.
Probably shaves maybe a couple to a few hours off. I would say. I would think so. Because if you're a giant
You're
eagle,
flying.
you're
Yeah.
flying.
Cause
It
they
shaved.
would.
It shaved like a couple days off.
Yeah, if they
A
were
couple days.
Yeah. If it's 5 days on foot.
7
Yeah.
days.
7 days on foot.
Oh, you're talking about the whole trip.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm still thinking to like Yarab or Stormy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No. It would probably shave a couple of days off, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I would like for the two of you to make perception checks.
As us,
As yourself, yes.
28.
That's good. 12 plus 5.
Good.
17.
17. Okay. It's still kind of a bit of a new experience for you. Looking out at the desert, it just looks barren. Doesn't look like very much. Catechus, you do notice there are some kinds of structures. It looks as if though they're like maybe some like temples or something that look to be in underneath the sand. You also do notice that there are a few, I would say, small creatures kind of roaming around, and they look a bit harmless. As you're going ahead and kind of going around, you do see like what looks to be like a snake coming up towards like a jackrabbit and just goes ahead and wraps itself around, fights into it, kills it.
I don't have to deal with any of that.
Yeah, from up here they look small, but
They
for all we know, when we're down there, they're like
Yeah,
10 meters long.
massive,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who would like to roll a d6?
I mean,
I can.
you're gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
Why?
Because she's gonna kill us right now.
I am not going to kill you.
Is it?
The one that with a 6 on it.
Wait, this isn't. Yeah. Not the 9. Oh, that was
Yeah, that's funny.
3.
3. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
she just pulled out monster. With a reflection.
Wow, really? You don't even know what monster is it?
What, monster?
Monster.
Yeah.
That means
So there is a monster.
Oh, you don't know. It could just be a fun time. You never know.
No way.
Did she bring out her combat board?
I did bring some stuff, yeah. Just in case, because I never know. You guys get into fights with people.
I think we're rather
Catechus
passive.
gives him time.
I'm trying to see if we can get this.
The Mercy is not here, so we're good.
Oh, yeah.
It would be me.
Okay. All right, then. We'll go ahead and continue. So after a couple of hours, you do feel Coral start to go ahead and descend. And she goes ahead and turns back into her human form, still with her clothes on. She does look a little bit slimier.
Oh. Why? Why do you look slimy?
I don't know.
Have you ever turned into another, like, land animal before?
I guess not. Maybe I just get more slimy.
Maybe. What did you think about being an eagle?
It was amazing. Okay, I couldn't imagine all the things that I saw, and just the fact that I was able to carry you guys. I can't carry you guys normally like this. I don't have any strength. I'm not strong like you, Illisia.
I know.
So humble too.
I know. I'm so strong.
She looks at you, Cadmus, and she goes, Are you ready for your next journey?
Yep.
Okay. Alright then. I feel like we're doing a good job, you guys. This is really good.
But once you've done your second one, we probably need a rest.
Yeah, maybe. Okay,
Well, that's
yeah,
okay.
you're right.
You can
You're
set
right.
up camp somewhere.
Alright.
We'll find a nice hiding spot somewhere in this desert.
Okay. Yeah.
Not much here.
Yeah.
I did see some temples and ruins back there. But they were like half semi-buried, so it wouldn't be much of that.
We're not going back, so we gotta go forward.
I think Illisia is really driven by
I
finding
need
her.
to find my brother.
Hop on! Caw-caw!
Okay. I'll take the cloak, put it back.
Good catch, by the way. Just saying, taking the cloak, making
Taking
sure I
the
have it
cloak,
ready.
back.
this
What'd you do with the
cloak
cloak?
suddenly-
Oh shit.
Flew off.
Yeah, it's not would be flying carpet.
No.
All right, so the gals get on top of you.
Whoa, okay. Easy. Easy.
Nobody tell Cat.
Casimiro's getting white now.
All right, so you guys climb onto his back and start going ahead.
It's okay.
Start
No, we're
flying.
good.
No, I know, but the look Fahad gave me, he was like, "Yeah, buddy."
Oh,
And start flying off. Before you fly off, can I get a quick stealth check from everybody?
Stealth.
Stealth. I'll roll for Coral.
9.
Disadvantage.
24.
24. Okay. As Coral is going ahead and climbing on top of you, Kat, because she kind of slips a bit, falls off, hits the sand a bit. Then she goes ahead and is able to get back on. I'll say you guys continue for another 2 hours before you notice the sun starts to get up.
Okay.
When I see that, I'll start descending to land.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What do you guys want to do about that? What you guys want to do about that? It's gonna be too hot to fly.
Yeah, maybe. Well, do we just want to try a little bit longer, and then if Coral feels like it's just too hot up in the sky, even if it doesn't make 2 hours.
But then we need some shelter. And I think it's better we start.
Do we
looking.
see anything nearby?
Make a perception check.
16.
16,
19.
19.
Oh. I don't know why that rolled, but 19.
Okay. Performance check.
We wanted to know how well you flew.
Yeah, right. I would say squeaky chair.
I know.
It sounds like I'm like letting out a massive amount of like
Oh yeah.
gas.
I just hate these chairs.
These are the ones that came with the apartment, right?
Yeah. Just put some covers over.
Okay. There does look to be like a small little, what looks like a small little ruin.
Like a sand ruin.
Yeah.
Made of sandstone and Sand.
I saw it like over there.
Oh, what was that?
It was a
Fruit
the
fly?
fruit fly. Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate
I
those.
hate
I hate them
them.
too. Yeah, I would say made out of sandstone.
Does it look big enough for all of the three of us and our stuff
To get cozy.
Yeah, yeah. It looks. It's interesting because it looks as if though when it got covered by the sand, it almost looks like it has a tilt. Like the entryway to this ruin is still fully open, but like the rest of it seemed to slowly descend into the sand.
Would we have some shade or covering
Yeah.
because of that?
The entryway, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You guys want to head in?
Yeah.
Seems safe.
Yeah.
Well, we have less people, so I guess it's gonna be one person per
Yeah.
patrol.
Yeah. We should be fine. It's the middle of the desert. What could go wrong?
Why would you say? There's no wood to knock on.
Knock on sand. Knock on sand.
Well, what if we had our animals out with us?
That'd help.
We
That'd
should
help.
probably go over the night. Okay.
What if I get hot? If he gets hot, I'll just put it back in the bag.
I have ice spells.
Oh.
Maybe,
Okay.
like a nice little slushy or something.
Okay, yeah. So,
We'll set up camp and then prepare to rest.
Okay. Coral is gonna go ahead and go and use find traps. She's gonna cast that. So
already open.
Hey, open it.
she.
Sorry, I've opened the bag.
No, you're fine.
Wait, how did it open?
She does say, just be careful. I can feel like there's some kind of a trap around here.
A what?
A trap.
A trap.
Yeah. Like a booby trap?
Right.
Do you
In
know
the
what a
room?
trap is?
He knows what a trap is.
Does he?
I don't know what boobies are though. That's a bird, right?
The blue-footed one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've read about those in stuff.
I saw a picture of
A
it.
trap, something you can like fall in, or something that's gonna like.
Then we shouldn't move.
Okay, yeah, just make sure we stay here and then tell your animals to just stay
Okay, fine.
Yeah. You see it too.
Oh God!
Yeah, it's just I was like looking at it, it's only
In the air. So he comes and scared of us.
There's a reason why my husband says he feels like he married his cat.
I'm sorry. That really scared the crap out of me.
No, you're fine.
I
I'm so
wasn't
sorry.
expecting you
I wasn't expecting to slam my hands that hard, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
That was very loud.
That's the trap. That's the
That was the
trap.
trap. We got trapped.
That's the trap.
That was the sound of the door just caving in.
Don't give me ideas now.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's
So-
gonna take first watch? Well, why don't we let Coral sleep? Get some rest. So I can take first watch.
Okay.
You guys have been flying all day.
I'll take last watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I just need to meditate, you guys, for about 4 hours, and I'll be good for the rest of the time.
So you take second watch then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, she kind of positions herself in a way and just kind of goes ahead and starts meditating. And then you go to sleep. Okay.
And Brutus is out.
All right, make perception check.
For both of us? Or just for me?
For you, because you're the only one on patrol.
Oh.
Unless, actually,
Well,
no,
Brutus is
if
out too,
Brutus is
though.
out, then you can definitely make a perception check for him.
So for him, I just roll a d.
Wouldn't she get an advantage from like pack tactics?
Yes.
Yeah, you could either choose the both of you to do it, or you can choose to do an advantage.
So the lion has an advantage. Oh wait. I'm gonna attack rolling. That's only for that.
It's up to you.
So I can just.
You could do with advantage because Brutus is helping you out.
Okay. So I would just roll once, but like with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will do that. Perception. Oh, they're both 17s. So 22.
22. It's interesting. It definitely looks a bit more
Suspicious.
alive during the daytime.
She gave you a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my turn to give you a look. You certainly do see not a lot of animals, but on occasion during the time that you're keeping watch, you do see like rabbits.
Within the dune. Within the.
With her,
room.
because she made a perception of chapter 22, so
22,
she's
okay.
able to kind of
see.
see quite a bit far. Even Brutus is kind of helping her out, like, oh, rabbit, oh, like he's kind of sniffing it out too. Are you mimicking how he is? Rabbit, he's so cute. Yeah, he does. You do notice that he pounces with some of the like insects that are flying around. No. But safe and sound.
Okay.
Right?
I don't have anybody to talk to but this guy, so.
Aw. He's just like, oh, it's so hot.
I know. I thought Avocadicus was gonna make us a little cold slushy. He never did.
Fell asleep.
It'll be Auntie Coral's turn.
Oh,
And
good.
we can go back in the bag.
Yes.
And I
Thank you,
join you in the
Mommy.
bag.
Thank you.
Oh, he wants to go in the bag now.
Okay. All right.
Alright. Yep.
So now it's Coral's turn. Can I have someone roll a d20 for her for perception?
14.
14 plus 8, 22. Can I have someone make a Constitution saving throw for her? So roll a d20. I'll add +1 to it.
Not 3. Oh, shit. Sorry. So 4.
So,
Poor Coral.
Catechus, as you start to kind of wake up for what feels to be your time, you kind of wake up, you look over, and you see Coral just on the ground.
Oh no, she's drying out.
Yeah.
But I'm not awake, you are.
Coral, you alright?
So,
I can help you out.
please.
I will cast something on her.
I can just see Catechus panicking, like, what do I do? What do I cast? I'm so sorry, Coral. If you die, it's not my fault.
I will cast ice knife on her.
Okay.
She's immune to cold.
Yeah, she is immune to cold.
Mhm.
Is it still gonna do like a piercing damage? Or some kind of a slashing damage?
Do you think she can take a bit of damage?
Yeah, the only thing I would have is my cross brand greatsword.
Yeah, I'd rather give her an ice knife. Can I actually cast ice knife on the floor like a, and then pick up the knife and like put it in her mouth?
I'll allow it, yeah. Because it's pretty clever.
26 to hit the floor.
You just, yep, definitely hits it.
Right, I get this like shot of.
I will say, make a dexterity check to see if you can get it quickly into her mouth before it melts. Oh god. Ah.
17.
17. Yep. So you're able to kind of get
Just quickly stuff it in her
stuff it in her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, take this.
I'm not even going to.
Yeah.
Let's not even act this out.
Yeah, just take that. Is that better?
And she goes ahead. She takes it on. She's just kind of going ahead and putting all over her skin. She's like, I feel like a little better.
Don't you have any ice spells?
I was starting to get so weak. It was just, before I knew it, I just felt so tired. I don't know why I felt so tired and like drained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this desert is very hot.
I don't like it.
Don't worry, we're only here until sunset and then we can go again.
Did we not pack any water?
No.
Oh, we're gonna die.
No, we'll be fine. I've got water spells. You got water spells, right?
I
have a green drink.
Is this thunder wave creep? No, that's
No.
just thunder. Thunder.
Oh no, does she not have any water spells?
That's what I'm looking. Alright. She can create or destroy water.
Yeah, oh my.
She didn't think. She was too busy not knowing.
Alright, now that you're better, how about you make an oasis?
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just cast a tidal wave on us.
It has to be in an open
Okay.
container
I'm
though.
not leaving.
In an open container.
Yeah. Otherwise I can make rain.
Wait. I would like to use my survival check to see if I can, pack the sand, like dig the sand up, pack it down to make it into like a square hole.
Are you watching this?
Like a square hole in the sand.
Okay.
But like proper pack it down so that,
It's like a few seconds till they.
and see if there's like rocks and stuff around to stuff rocks and stuff in there to kind of make like a well.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Go for it. You got a 13.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be 13, and then it was like 31. I guess you're gonna die from dehydration,
And
love.
you start going ahead and trying to do it, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh my gosh, this is a lot more work than I thought. And she looks at you, she goes, why don't you just like turn into Brutus or something? Can't you get Nala to help out?
No, I'm not thinking well, it's very hot here.
You know what? I can't think right either.
Nala, use your tentacles and your paws to help me dig, and then help find some rocks and put rocks in it.
Okay. I'll say make some strength checks for you and for you with disadvantage because you're starting to be
Okay,
But
me, 12.
12,
Nala, 8.
8. Nala's kind of like, it's so warm, Daddy. I'm so tired.
No. Still working out.
And Coral goes ahead and goes, why don't I just create some rain?
But then where's it gonna go?
Do we have like jars and stuff?
No.
At least he's asleep.
I want water skin.
I don't know. I'm not gonna go through her pockets or bag.
Why not? She
In my
likes-
dream, in my sleeping.
Oh, no, you are not pulling anything out. No.
I don't think it's maybe you go through her stuff just in case she has like personal stuff that maybe match in the sea,
It's just like, I'm not thinking clearly, but this sounds like a good idea. Okay,
Just don't look at anything that I'm not supposed to look at.
I don't know what I'm not supposed to look at.
Just see if she has any containers, bottles, skins.
Okay. She rolled a 6 on sleight of hand, so she's not very good at it. You still all of a sudden feel this like pack.
What's
Slimy
that?
pack.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Not the barely slimy. Alicia,
Laura, get off of me.
you have something to collect water.
No, I left it back. I'm just kidding. I have a water skin.
She snatches it out. She corks it and just like,
It can only hold
Any
4
water?
pints of liquid.
okay, all right, I don't care. She all of a sudden you see just what rain start to form around where you guys are in like a 30-foot cube around all of you, and she's just taking it over there. She says, anyone have any other kind of bottles or something that we could use to capture this water? Yeah.
I get the other just like.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe I can use.
I don't really have any other jars.
No, I don't really have. I've got the recon helmet. Maybe we can use the recon helmet as a bowl.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have any other helmets? I don't know if I have anything.
Oh, I have a mess kit. It's a tin tin box that contains a cup and a simple cutlery.
What? You have a
The
cup,
box
man?
clamps together, and one side can be used
Give
as
us
a
that,
pan,
Illisia. She grabs
and
it
the other
from
as a
you.
plate or shallow bowl. Yeah, the box clamps together, and one side can be used as a cooking pan, and the other as a plate or shallow bowl.
Well, that could have been useful like 5 hours ago.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, you'll see.
I don't know, Catechus. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Just stay in the rain.
Okay.
Stay in the rain.
You guys stay in the rain for a bit as the sun is starting to set. Make stealth checks.
Again?
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I guess we're all awake now.
Yeah. Should we all get long rest?
Yeah, I would say so.
Let me do that first.
I got a 7.
Let me get into long rest. Hold on. Self check?
Yes.
9. 3 plus 6.
Okay. Alright, now for Coral.
It's the desert heat, you know, we're not
Yeah,
outside.
but I'm thinking,
yeah.
okay.
She got 14 plus.
That's 'cause she's
she's got
refreshed.
disadvantage.
What? Oh.
So 6 plus 4 is 10. Or no, 6 plus 2 is 8. So, make quick perception checks now.
Nat 1.
Well,
The desert lies blind my eyes.
1,
12.
12. Okay. Sorry. So sorry.
You better be
Okay.
so
She's got an advantage, so she's got a 21. So Catechus, you're just enjoying this rain. It feels
Like at
so
the end
nice
of
and
Shawshank
cool.
Redemption?
Yeah, exactly. Except you're not like covered in sewage.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope so.
So you're enjoying the rain. Illisia, the rain is nice, but there seems to be something a bit off. And you realize that this kind of small gut feeling you have is correct when Coral says, do you guys feel the ground moving?
No.
Kind of. Kind of. Yes, is that what that feeling is underneath my feet?
It just might be the pitter patter of the rain, yeah.
No, it's not the pitter patter of
So
the
it's
rain.
kind of...
Slapped you across.
Strength check. Make a perception check for Nala too, since she's out of the bag.
Never just know that. I'm jumping on the back.
19.
She goes, Daddy, something's not good. We need to get out of here. And she's like, kind of arched her back a bit.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, well, maybe we should listen. No, wait, I didn't hear her.
As you guys are kind of talking, you do start to feel like some kind of tremor. And you guys are kind of shaking, but Coral goes, oh, I don't care if I'm tired. And she just into a giant eagle.
Okay, let's get up. Okay, let's go.
Grab her leg.
Grab the bag.
And I grab Nala.
Everything.
Okay, make a strength check to see if you can grab Nala. You need to make a strength check. With disadvantage, Catechus, because you're grabbing onto leg and...
I need to make
Is
a
it
what?
nat 20?
What'd you say, strength check?
A strength check. Nat 20? Yes, it was meant to be.
Thank
no.
you.
A nat 1.
I took you nat 20.
You fucker.
Did you? Okay. All right. Let me.
Cause it's a nat 20, I'm just so stupid human. Can I just grab Illisia too?
You have this and Nala.
I've chucked Nala on this shoulder, then chucked Illisia on this shoulder. 2 nat 20s, come on,
Damn it, you did get 2 nat 20s.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was meant to be. I would say, why don't you make a quick dexterity check to see if you're able to latch on to, No, you gotta be kidding. 1, stop rolling that die!
What is it?
That's the one that was rolling so well.
Oh!
Curse.
Look at that one. I got 2 nat ones. You got two nat 20s in a row. I got 2 nat ones in a row.
So, Nala is able to latch onto your back. You feel her nails dig in. But you're with this like almost like father strength. you're like not leaving.
That shrimp.
Yeah, and you go to grab Illisia, you grab hold of her, but when she goes, she slips, and Coral starts flying.
Coral, we left Illisia. I can't touch myself, so I can't use speed.
Nala is on your back. Remember you said she got on your back.
Coral, we left Illisia.
She kind of slows down a bit, and she looks and she goes, whatever it is getting closer to Illisia. So now it is going to be speed check.
Oh, alright.
Illisia, you do see coming towards you a big, like, something big kind of burrowing through the sand,
Okay.
coming towards you. What are you doing?
I'm going to.
You see them also stop in midair for a bit as this eagle looks back at you.
I'm going to run as fast as I can towards, like, I know they're up there, but towards them.
Lower
and,
your.
like,
I'll try to like gesture.
and yell and say, come back.
I'll try to like tell. Lower down so she can jump on us.
And I'll try to
Okay.
run as fast as I can.
All right, you're running. Okay. What's your speed?
4. You mean like how fast?
Mhm.
Yeah, 40. 40 feet.
I'm guessing you're dashing.
Yes.
Okay. So you're running fast. And it seems to be getting closer, closer, and closer. I need. Oh, this is the mechanics of this is going to be intricate because it's going to be her speed
Versus the monster speed.
versus the monster speed
Okay.
versus your speed. You're now going to have to go ahead and see if you can jump onto her back.
Okay.
So that's going to be kind of an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And we're going to see if she's able to make a dexterity check to see if she's able to get to you. Well, seeing if this thing
15 plus 6 is 21.
20. Yes. Okay. All right. Here's her dexterity.
No.
7. But now it's a contested dexterity against this creature. And it rolled lower.
Okay.
So,
Is the creature
She
visible
got-
right now?
you can see something burrowing
Okay.
and coming towards Illisia. So she got a 7, and this thing got a dirty 1.
Mm.
So it stops for a split second, and Illisia, as you bound towards her, she almost tries to go ahead and tilt herself. I need you to make a strength check to see, or strength check to see how well you're able to hold on with her turning. And so she's trying to help you out, but it's almost that turn kind of creates a little bit of a harder chance to so you're having to like grab her, which you are able to do. What'd you get?
13.
13. Okay, so you're able to hold on, and as this moment where this eagle and Illisia is going towards her back, you see.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Let me make sure it didn't pop up on here. Okay.
I do there, I do here.
You then see, like Catechus, you especially see what looks to be some kind of massive looking purple worm coming out, trying to go towards where Illisia is. And as it goes, it looks as if though it's about to go ahead and get her into its mouth. She latches on, and Coral starts going ahead and flying off, just barely missing you. You hear Coral going, fuck, and she's just going ahead and like flying as fast as she can. And it does seem to kind of go back into the ground and kind of burrow towards you all are, but it seems like after a little bit it loses interest and starts going ahead and burrows itself down farther into the ground.
That was close.
Yeah, that was fucking close.
The fuck, man.
Daddy, is Auntie Illisia okay?
Yeah, Elisa, you're right, right?
I just don't look at him. No,
Oh,
you guys left me.
it wasn't my choice. I think Coral panicked.
I know.
Don't worry, we'll land soon, and we'll find a way to properly rest. I'm glad you're okay.
We just took a long rest, so we're fine, bro. Okay.
After
I don't want that to happen again.
Well, I would never leave you.
I know.
Coral goes, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you have talk with animals?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then she understands what you all are saying. And she's just like, I'm so sorry, Illisia. Like I thought you guys were getting ready to go on my back.
Well, I was trying and I slipped, and you just kept going.
I didn't realize you weren't on me.
Next time, check, okay?
I'm really sorry.
Okay, I know. Fine. And I'll just.
So after about an hour and a half
Of awkward flying.
of awkward playing out Mary Poppins style,
We're flying.
you end up back on the ground. Coral changes back. It's obviously nighttime at this point. She's like, at least it's not hot out.
Well, you can get some rest while, I fly.
Okay.
Not again in the back. I'm not going to be able to handle everyone's weight.
Okay.
Not to say you're fat or anything.
Am I fat?
No.
Why would you mention it?
I think you're a healthy weight for a...
Healthy? What does that mean?
You're fine. You're fine. You're very fine. You're fine.
Fine? Just fine?
No, like compared to the other
Do you
cats
wanna go
your
with
age,
that?
you're
You're
fine.
comparing me to other cats?
Do you want to go in the bag with Brutus?
Why do I want to go in the back with Brutus?
Just to hang out with somebody.
I need my alone time. Apparently I'm fat.
Okay, well, then go in your bag.
Okay.
What the fuck, Travis? You gotta know how to talk to women.
It's a cat.
Girls, female. She's still a female.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm cool.
Is that how you talk to Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell her she's fat?
No. I didn't call her not fat. I said she's not fat.
Well, she's a very sensitive animal right now because of her age. So trust me, you didn't want to see me when I was her age. You look at me the wrong way, I would have attacked your ass.
I would have totally thunder waved you.
Oh.
It's okay, Catechus. We'll teach you the ways
You're
of women.
learning. You're learning. She's growing into herself, so she's still kind of learning some things about herself.
Okay. You guys know she's an animal, right?
Yes, but she's still a female.
Yeah.
They still do similar things that we do.
She still has feelings.
Yes, we know she's an animal.
Maybe you guys are right. But she's not fat. I didn't call her fat.
We know she's not fat.
Yeah.
She's just.
I just didn't want her weight on me because just in case, it's too heavy for me to fly.
Just don't mention her weight at all.
Oh.
Just next time be like, Nala, come back into the bag, maybe you'll be safer this way. I wouldn't hate it if I lost you for any kind of reason.
I would hate it if I lost her.
Then tell her that.
But she can read my thoughts.
She can read your thoughts?
Yeah. We
You
feed
weren't
each other.
thinking. You weren't thinking. You must have been thinking how fat she was.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, nice. I mean, I was just thinking like, if she was on me, it'd be too heavy,
Did you, at some point while we were flying, did you think, oh, Nala feels a little bit heavy right now?
Oh yeah, my arm was getting numb.
Oh my gosh!
Stop thinking about how fat
What?
she
But I was carrying her with one arm.
Oh yeah.
I'm not built like you, Illisia.
Well, next time put her in the bag.
I tried to tell her.
When did you try to tell her? I didn't hear you.
I was going about it without that. I don't think she likes the bag. I feel her in the bag all the time. So I was just trying to say, like,
You know what? Next time, we'll just tell her that for now she needs to be in the bag so we can all be safe and just for her protection. And then once we're safe on the ground, we don't have to fly anymore, she can be out of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's all you have
You
to
do
say.
realize she hears all this, right?
How does she hear all this?
You're
Yeah.
talking to me?
Are you okay in there?
Nala just goes, yeah.
You're not fat, honey. We'll make sure your dad speaks to you the right way.
Make a persuasion check.
Good luck.
My persuasion shit.
I know.
14.
14. Okay.
15 minus
It's
1.
like, okay, Auntie Illisia. At least you're nice to me.
I know the ways of females, so we'll make sure, Coral and I will make sure your dad understands. He's just so naive.
He doesn't understand me.
Don't worry. We do.
But I do.
You do not.
I feel her thoughts, and she's very upset.
Well, then you need to learn how to talk to her. And if you don't know what to say, just look to us and we'll help you.
Alright. Could always animal charm her,
That's true. She could
though.
probably hear you say that.
Yeah, it's not
I don't
fair.
think she'd be very happy. Okay. Are we going now?
I'm ready.
Okay.
At least we'll have a lighter load.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, I mean, I'm just talking in general. I'm just talking in general. I feel tired.
Oh my god. Wait, calling me fat?
No, I'm just making a comment. And you just hear it coming around. What is happening?
Can you peek your head out?
This tentacle comes out all of a sudden. Are you ready to go, guys?
Yes, we're ready to go. Just keep your mouth shut.
Are you gonna turn into the eagle or what?
You vamped up.
Yeah. Alright.
Hold
So-
on, guys.
Okay. We're not too heavy for you, are we?
I'll say it takes about, you guys keep going like this for I would say about 4 more days.
Oh, we don't have to do it this
Constantly
way.
dodging these purple worms for 4 days.
After the first incident,
Every day. I'm running. Not again. It's like a dream, like reliving same nightmare. over and over.
Yeah, exactly. Poor Alicia.
just to kind of help speed things up, you do kind of go ahead and spend about 4 days kind of doing the same action of
Dodging purple worms.
Of turning into giant eagles, of basically going ahead and finding safe places to go ahead and camp out for the night. I think after this first encounter with this purple worm, you're able to kind of go ahead and try to be a little bit more stealthy. Coral is trying to land just a little bit more light. Catechus is trying to land just a little bit more lightly onto the ground. Illisia, each time you step off into the sand, you're just a bit more careful.
See, we're not trying to be heavy.
At some points, too. At some
I'm
points,
taking that cloak.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that would be a kind of.
At some points, you guys go ahead and do find like a couple, like another tomb to kind of go ahead and lay in.
A tomb this time.
A little bit of a tomb. You guys kind of go into the entryway just because Coral goes ahead and uses fine traps, and each time that she's ever used fine traps throughout these 4 days, she always says it seems to be as if though there's some kind of trap around here. One of the nights, you all go ahead, and not nights, but one of the mornings when you go to take a rest, you do land on the top of one. And
So not on the sand.
not on the sand. And go ahead and try to keep cool throughout that time. Let me see.
Tiramisu one.
Tiramisu.
It's so good.
Where do you get these?
Korean shop on Taobao.
Ah.
It doesn't help that I have a subscription to these, so they send me different flavors every month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm.
1 month is savory, 1 month is sweet.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, this is
That's good.
delightful.
So this month is the sweet one.
That is delightful. Thank you for sharing those with us.
That's just one thing.
Real. Now, as you guys are preparing for your next day, next night, I should say, of travel, Coral goes ahead and says, oh, she's advantage on it, actually. She goes, I feel water. It's closer. Each day we've been traveling, it just feels closer. I think we're almost there.
Can you smell it in the air? Like sea salt or
Is it getting salty around here?
I feel the moisture.
Coral, would you be able to, like, since we'll be up in the air, whether it's you as the eagle or us on top of Catechus Eagle,
Cat-eagle.
Cat-eagle, like, be able to see in the distance the Temple of Meridia is in Slow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to see, maybe recognize the Temple to Meridia in the distance?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, I'm just curious. Because then we know we were in the right spot.
Yeah.
What does the temple look like?
I don't know if she has it out.
What does Meridian look like?
How do you guys build your temples on the land for Meridia?
Don't you guys have a temple in the sea?
So what does the temple look like in the sea?
I mean, honestly, it just depends. Sometimes it's kind of mixed in with coral.
That's funny.
And some, we have one that's in our kelpweed forest. And
Is it
usually,
like tall? A lot of times our temples are tall, there might be a
They
statue.
have a statue of the god
whatever
in
the
front of
god
it?
is, and then
yeah,
like pillars and, it depends on
The god?
there
the
are
god.
pillars, but it's also very open. I guess you guys wall things off a lot, and ours is very open.
The sea is really open though.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to swim in and out of stuff.
So I
guess.
mean, I don't know if you guys would have the same for the temple. So
Well,
it'll
maybe
be
you'll
kind
be able
of
to
We'll find out.
yeah.
I was just curious, because maybe we can see it from the distance.
I'm just
Depending on how tall it is, maybe we don't.
unless do you guys build your temples taller than your other buildings?
Sometimes.
Depends, I guess.
Depends on the god. And the
And
importance of
people's
the god.
devotions to it, yeah.
This is a god, Meridia is a god that's very all-powerful and all-knowing.
Yeah.
And, if it was one of those, like Malar and, stuff like that, I'm sure those temples are huge. Right, Malar?
Oh, what was that temple in Penella Pass?
Now you want me to go all the way back to Vanilla Pass? I don't remember
That
being
was a
in it.
pretty big
Oh, I
To
know.
be fair,
yeah.
because I've been typing up the book,
The lore, yeah.
the lore and all this stuff in the book for the story. Going back, Penella Pass's temple was for a fake god.
A fake
Oh.
god.
Yeah, remember they brought up this fake god to be like, this god brings about justice
Oh,
for
that's
our
right.
town.
That's right, yeah.
And
Wouldn't the people kind of suss that out?
no,
We never asked.
No, because wouldn't there be a lot of travelers going to Penella Pass, and wouldn't they kind of ask about this?
there's so many gods. I don't think very many
Okay.
people. I mean, you guys sometimes encounter temples where you're like, what is this temple? Who's this god?
Boots cats.
Putskats, yeah. And I think after you guys took out the council, I think they turned that into a temple of Rendio,
Oh.
if I remember. Oh, I guess you guys don't know that.
Now we do. Well,
You do.
we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
our characters would.
Yeah. Let me see, Penelope pass. Because I think.
Mercy would be.
I guess
happy
we need
about
to read the book to find out.
that. Yep. That's what Mercy talks about, though, the Ring of Remdio,
Yeah.
which you have, right?
Yeah, but I don't have the coin.
Yeah. Hagrin, if you remember, that's the one
Yes,
that gave
Hagrid's
that.
father is killed by him. That's what I just literally read. Hagrid's father is killed by him.
Yeah, he was placed there after he killed his father.
Yeah.
So remember, he's the one that gave that coin of Remdio to Mercy.
Yeah, which I
Where did she get the ring from?
I can't remember where she got the ring. I have the ring. Okay, let's just say I also took the coin.
What's the law?
Can we say I
have
also
we read?
took the coin?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I didn't even think about that.
Have we read the lore behind Remdio? What kind of goddess is Remdio?
I don't think you guys have.
We don't know anything about it from like what people are saying. It's benevolent. I'm guessing.
Probably, yeah. Hagrin probably was. Well, there was a temple of Remdio, I believe, in Rothlodge.
Yeah.
And I think mostly Mercy might have been the one to spend time in that temple. But you also got healed. Remember, you had that bite from Crimson, and they were able to kind of heal it for you. I think Hagrin would have probably told you that Remdio basically is a goddess, and is the goddess of healing. Usually the people that follow her are usually following her for some sort of healing, whether it's physical healing or inner healing. And yeah, I mean, essentially, Hagrin was a cleric because of the fact that he was a.
And usually the people that follow Remdio are like usually very pious, kind, lovely people who are
Yeah.
the
Thank
opposite
God
of
Mercy
Mercy.
doesn't have it anymore.
So somehow she got coin. So Hagrin's cracked out, bro.
Well,
He was cracked
from
out.
what
He's cracked out.
Mercy, I think, helped Hagrin escape during that battle with Siamathi.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so he felt like she was such a savior, and he was like, may this be a blessing for you. She's like, oh, thank you.
If only
so,
he knew.
So the coin is just a custom item, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
So I
a
can just
custom
add it. Okay.
It's not really anything too special, it's just kind of like.
I just want to make sure I put it in right. So I need to just add it as a custom item.
That coin, I think the priest even explained that to Mercy. The coin isn't exactly anything magical. It's, you okay?
How do I add it? Oh.
He explained to Mercy that coin is just basically like a.
You need the coin to attune the ring. That's what I wrote.
There you go. But it's basically like a something that helps calm. Kind of like how the cross is for like Christians.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a peace of mind. It's just a peace of mind for people who have that coin, that they feel a little bit calmer.
Just like the coin of the change finger.
Oh, I guess I didn't put two and two together. Yeah. Oh. Except I think that one he uses for like divination.
divine
So,
divination.
yeah.
Used to
Divine intervention. That's what it is. Yeah. Whereas this is just a coin that just brings comfort and allows you to attune to the Ring of Remdio. Yes.
Which I don't think she knew that. So good. I love you.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go, or do we need to rest up?
We're in the air.
Oh, we
No,
are
you
in
guys
there.
just got done doing a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's when Coral went ahead and said she can sense there's.
Okay.
I guess you're getting closer to water.
All right. Let's head that direction wherever you feel.
Who's
the water.
going to?
Okay. She's gonna make.
I just flew, so it'd be
Let's
cool.
make a nature
Coral.
check.
Okay, good.
She goes ahead and kind of
Have you had this one before?
Yeah.
like closes her eyes. You see her kind of clutching like this bracelet, and she stands there in silence.
I think she's
Before.
talking to Meridian.
She goes ahead and goes, that way. I feel it's that way. Catechus, we need to go this way. Are you gonna fly first?
Yes.
You look totally caught off guard.
Yeah. I'll fly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Coral, why don't you ride in front, and in case you feel any, pull towards a specific area and you need to kind of nudge him a little bit.
I can talk to animals.
I know, but you can kind of, pull out the feathers.
I don't want to pull out his feathers.
You're not gonna pull. Okay, fine, just talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
We wanted to be like.
Just driving an eagle.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll nature survival.
Okay. 15.
So, Coral, its direction does help you to go ahead and start to kind of move a bit. After a couple of hours, you start to feel yourself kind of starting to get a bit tired and the shape starting to go ahead and want to go away. So you land. I'm gonna have everyone make a stealth check.
8.
Ooh, that's too bad.
10.
And Coral got 9. That's with disadvantage. She got a nat 20 on the other roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. As you all kind of land, it's a little bit of a harder landing. You into your naked form, Catechus. Make quick perception checks.
26.
And that one.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the other. What's the other? Okay, I'm gonna burn all these. Now. Don't go into jail. I guess I should.
Oh, I don't have
When
my
after you
jail.
put stuff in the carousel group, you're gonna see all her
Yeah,
dice.
no,
They're
exactly.
Like, "Fuck these dice."
I have to rehome these dice.
Yeah. They're cursed.
They're cursed.
Yeah, of the cross sale group.
Yeah.
Anybody want any dice? They're cursed.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, that would be nice.
Don't tell them they're cursed.
Yeah.
Okay.
My crappy dice.
As you all, we make a perception check for Coral. I know yours was a nat 1. What was yours?
Mine was a now.
15? 18? Let me take a look at the 26 is what I see for yours.
Mm.
Okay. All right. This time,
I'm blind. I don't see anything.
Catechus, you are the one to feel the tremors first. Illisia, you kind of flopped onto the ground and just kind of positioning yourself up a bit. Coral doesn't really seem to feel much, but this time you feel the tremors.
Guys, I feel the tremors.
Like last time?
Yeah. Well, I didn't feel it last time, but I'm guessing.
So yeah, I know, right?
But I'm guessing it's what you guys felt last time.
Yeah, this is. Oh, I
Which
don't
means
know.
we only
I
have
don't
a
know.
few
It feels
minutes.
fine to me.
Which means we only have a few minutes left till that thing comes.
Well, let's. Coral, turn.
Coral.
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 I'm gonna.
Coral.
Damn it, Coral.
Damn it, Coral.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah, really. That's
Where's Rick when you need him, man?
Will you tell Ian that? Because I'm really bad at accents.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be like, I'll tell him.
Watch this.
You know, knowing Ian, he would think that I'm joking and be like, oh, did she tell you she's bad at accents? Let me tell you about da-da-da-da-da. No, she actually was really good with this.
Yeah, I know. Well, he does in German accent.
an accent. Okay, getting off topic.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna bolt so I can grab onto her as soon as she turns.
She goes ahead, turns into this giant eagle, and I'm going to see.
No, she did that one.
Fuck's sake, man. You know what's gonna happen?
You know what sucks?
We're so close,
Close.
and it's gonna get swallowed, and it's gonna be an adventure in the fucking stomach.
That's true.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You just come up with the worst scenarios for you guys. I mean,
That'd be
His
an
next
evil
you would be an evil DM.
His next one shot, The Adventures in the Worm Stomach.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Starts off with this desert caravan getting swallowed.
Yeah.
Kind of very similar to like the being inside the stomach of the whale in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Great game.
Alright,
Sorry.
you know what's the worst part? Is normally with like a die, when you roll it, it has a nice little like
Yeah.
movement. It just flat.
Oh.
Flat one. So she goes to turn and she ends up turning into an octopus. So you see her just go jumping up, thinking she's about to fly up, and then just goes.
And me trying to.
Yeah, we jump with and we just grab the slimy arm.
You fall- you guys essentially basically just crash onto her and just kind of get slime all over your faces and arms and stuff, and it's just like very gross.
What the hell? Coral.
Coral! Coral! It is coral!
Julia's not here to defend her character.
Oh, fuck.
And as you all go ahead and get back up, Coral in this octopus form, you see a massive purple worm.
How big we talking? Like, we can all fit in this mouth?
Comfortably.
I think we just go in the mouth.
And pray to God it goes to the place we're going.
Yeah, maybe it's like a meridian worm. Maybe it might be the same worm from before, it's just stalking us.
You want to go inside the fucking mouth?
Well, I don't
we have
want to.
time to talk about this.
Right, we're
I don't think
talking
we have
about
time-
this.
I don't think we have time to talk about this.
And I think this would be a perfect end to here, where the purple worm.
So
I
it's
don't
basically
know,
like,
maybe. Yeah. Are you running into it?
no, I'm not running into
Okay,
it.
I was
but
gonna say.
Me as Farhad wouldn't be opposed to
I
cat
know you
being
wouldn't.
swallowed.
I know you wouldn't.
I won't be swallowed by the worm.
I know, but you know, there could be like a whole ecosystem down there.
I'm.
Your brother could be in there. He might have been swallowed. It might be like what happened in Pinocchio at the end. He was looking for Geppetto.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe we'll have
So
to.
your brother is closer than we think.
Well then, in that case, make saving throws,
Mm.
because I rolled and unfortunately it's happening. So,
What
strength saving throw of 19.
what is this? Oh, it's almost a nat 20. 23.
9. And I make for
Octopus.
Coral.
She's still an octopus, right?
Yeah, she is. Even with her strength though, it's like -1. She rolled a natural 17. So, I don't think an octopus.
Is it
Let me double check. Yeah, we know. Octopus stats.
Pussy.
Let me see if it's on here.
I remember you ate the James Bond chocolate.
I did. I was like, I'm gonna eat that octopusy. Feature.
Actually don't know what doing that. Oh, what is going on? I'm like, okay, I want to see it
I
first.
know.
We're still alive.
Remember Fahad brought the like bunch of 007 chocolate that
Yeah.
has the
Oh,
right.
for my birthday.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
still
never-
there. It's still
It's
there.
still
But
there.
I had
It's-
what? I had
oh.
like the next week, and I had no idea idea. You brought it for my birthday.
Octopus has a strength of -3, so yeah.
No.
So, Illisia, you're able to kind of dodge out of the way. As it tries to swallow, you smack up against it and just push yourself off. Yeah, exactly. Looking up, just get swallowed up. Coral, you see Coral trying to like having a bit of
And try not to
success
ink
at
at the same
first.
time.
Yeah, you see just this trail of just ink going behind it.
The slime and ink.
But she's not able to make it to where you are and ends up getting swallowed. And you see your two friends getting swallowed by this purple
We're
worm.
not swallowing them.
Now we fucking go again. Here we go again.
And this is actually a better start to end our
Just
session
wait for us to get
today.
swallowed first.
You mean I'm gonna have to see her?
On the outside while
Here we
they're on
go
the
again.
inside, like, oh, look at that! Look at that!
Here we go again. Leave me here to do all this for you guys.
I can't just imagine that. Alicia just fighting the whole time,
Yeah.
sweating, struggling. They're on the inside just like, this is great.
Great.
It's nice and cozy in
It's
here.
kind of cool in here.
What?
Oh, look, a shop!
Imagine there's like a whole city down here.
Oh, God.
We're called the Sand
That is
Wars.
giving me good ideas.
Oh, like inside the where were they? When they were in the Shattered Teeth. It was the big toad thing, and they had to go inside the toad, and they met the shore shrew or whatever.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. So
Yeah.
It took me a couple of.
And she's in the big toad. She's inside the toad, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I was talking about Critical Role.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the end of our session for this evening. We'll have Saturday session 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is 9 p.m. Eastern time in the States. So that'll be exciting. And this time we'll actually get it saved.
What, this is gonna be safe?
Well, this one
This is going to be saved, but I'm saying this time we'll get
Yeah,
it
yeah,
saved. A 4-hour session saved.
For
Yeah.
our swallowing sessions in the worm.
I'm sorry. My mind just goes somewhere else.
It's Monday, and it should be the end of the year, but we still have a month of school left.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we're still teaching. English teachers here in Guangzhou, China. And we're feeling it.
We are.
We're feeling
It's
it.
just a last slog, you know, the last
This is literally our saving grace
Yeah.
each week,
Yes.
is D&D sessions. Because it's just like the one thing to look forward to at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Time to hang out with friends, eat some good noms, and die.
Or get swallowed depending on.
I'm the only one who hasn't died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You haven't.
I haven't.
You haven't. Which kind of, yeah, makes sense. Alright, well, that's the end of our session. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. And we hope you guys have a good week. And Saturday it is. Alright. Ending in 3, 2, 1.